I was 10, I had this dream about wrestling. I was in the center of the ring, and the crowd was going wild. They chanted my name, and their voices echoed like a million tunnels of color. I lifted a man larger than the sky above my head and held him there, while he quaked and squirmed and prayed to disappear. 4. By 18, I was living above a boxing gym. My parents had thrown me out a year before for coming home after losing my first light heavyweight match and cutting the couch in half with a crowbar and some hedge clippers. I was shooting trenbolone acetone every day and selling it to the freshmen. Guys around the gym got to calling me Bug because I could bench twice my own body weight, but my eyes would bulge out every time. I swept up the place, kept the bathrooms clean, answered all the phones as best I could, then I messed up. Forgot to lock up one night after setting a new record on the leg press, and the addicts got in. Stole the TVs, stole the register, stole the vending machines, and pissed on the mats. The owner kicked me out. I used the last of the TV in the Ralph's bathroom, beat up the first dope fiend I found wandering around a recycling center in the parking lot, then went to my dealer's house to find something new. 5. By the time I was 23, I'd blown through all my best options on the modern drug market. PCP made me feel invincible, like an illuminated character in a video game. But I usually woke up in jail or in the hospital. I met a girl with blue eyes, bleached hair, black nail polish, and an Adderall prescription. And for a while, that was nice. That was enough. Every other day, we'd wander to another pharmacy, flirt with the white coats, and try on cheap sunglasses. Then I pushed it too far, like I always do. A few extra pills, a few extra shots, a few extra lines, a few extra hits. And when I woke up in the crash house the next morning, she did. No one did. We all knew the coke was bad, and we did it anyway. I wiped away the blood from her nose and mouth with the Star Wars bed sheet. I tried to find her pulse, but she was so cold. I tried to find my own, and I was cold too. I wasn't breathing, I was ice. I freaked out and grabbed the nearest half-empty syringe and just plunged it into me without even looking for a vein, but felt nothing. I covered my gums with the bad coke, but felt nothing. I hadn't woken up that sober since sophomore year, and it was worse than waking up dead. My arachnid skin grew colder by the second. My eyes opened wider to view the nightmares of unaltered reality. How clearly one can separate shadows from the sun. Vodka tasted like air I couldn't swallow. Smoke was elusive without working lungs. I could no longer impatiently farm the gratifications of sensuality. Looking at myself in the mirror, I saw a pigeon shit-covered turquoise statue of Frankenstein's monster. Orphaned by science and free from the mechanics of God's mercy. Number 6. The father of Jerry Siegel, the man who invented Superman, died when gangsters attempted to rob the clothing store he owned in New York's Lower East Side. In Jerry's helplessness, he invented an alien that could solve problems he couldn't. He created an alternate universe that housed a single different being with a different set of rules. A being that could overcome the boundaries of mortality. Jerry knew what had to be done. He knew that anger and fear couldn't be the final words. He knew how deeply we all hope to be something more. Number 7. I always wanted to be big and strong. A Hulk, a beast, a man larger than life, a giant hidden between lost dimensions. Big always wins, always. So big never has to be afraid. Number Number 8. I like to perch along Golden Gate Bridge or on a tall branch in Okigahara Forest and listen for those lonely one-way footsteps. I follow them and I whisper, and as I rot away, I ask them to tell me about their dreams. Thank you.